Huawei's profits have jumped by 25% despite US efforts to curtail it. The company's booming smartphone business, currently growing faster than both Samsung and Apple's, helped the company achieve profits of close to $9 billion last year. However, a US-led campaign against the company has weighed on its sales of its telecom equipment. US intelligence agencies have accused Huawei of having a close relationship with the Chinese government, suggesting that Huawei equipment could contain backdoors into secure networks that could potentially be used by Chinese spies. The firm, who are the world's biggest maker of telecommunications equipment, have denied the claims. Washington has been urging its allies to restrict or ban the use of Huawei equipment in their 5G networks, alleging Beijing could use the company's products to spy on other nations. In defense of the company, rotating chairman Guo Ping suggested the US had been behaving like a sore loser over 5G technology, stating, "When competing with Huawei, it still loses in certain areas, and it cannot accept this fact. I think that is a loser's mentality, and the US government should change that mentality." There is evidence, however, that the company's telecommunications equipment business has been hurt by the move, with sales of the equipment to carriers down 1.3% in 2018. The company has, however, stated that this decline was due mainly to investment cycles in the global telecom industry. Supply chain concerns have also been raised, with another Chinese firm, ZTE, brought to its knees when Washington blocked US companies from selling vital components to it. Like ZTE, Huawei buys components that they need for their products, including key parts, for its telecommunications equipment from US companies. However, Guo Ping has stated that US companies could be more hurt than Huawei by this move. Allies of the US have had mixed responses in terms of joining them against Huawei. The European Commission stated that EU member states would conduct their own 5G risk assessments by June and a wider security review by December. It made no mention of a ban on Huawei equipment. The UK, however, has been more in line with the US on their approach. UK security officials last week delivered a strong rebuke to Huawei, raising new concerns over its engineering work and questioning the company's commitment to security. Guo Ping has acknowledged these geopolitical threats, but continues to emphasize the company's strong track record in cybersecurity. In terms of its smartphone and consumer electronics business, Richard Yu, the CEO of Huawei's consumer business, has stated that the company will displace Samsung as the world's largest smartphone seller by 2020. Huawei sold more than 200 million smartphones in 2018, increasing revenue in the company's consumer business to 349 billion yuan, around $52 billion. Whilst Huawei sold fewer phones than its rivals, Apple and Samsung, last year, unlike them, their sales have continued to grow. Huawei's smartphone shipments grew by 33% in 2018, compared to an 8% decline for Samsung and a 3% drop for Apple.